Thank you for being here today. I'm a representative member of the Kansas Missouri Dream Alliance, also known as KSMODA. My name is Alex Perez, and I'm here to share our statement with you. The Kansas Missouri Dream Alliance is proud to stand with advocates for immigrant rights and reconciliation in Moore Square in their disavowal of the recent warrantless arrest of an unnecessary use of force against an immigrant and his family, and supports their call that the Kansas City Police Department be held accountable for providing support to ICE agents as they illegally terrorized a young family. As has been previously outlined today, ICE repeatedly ignored the victim's request and constitutional right to see a warrant. When the KCPD arrived, not only did they also ignore the repeated request for a warrant, they attempted to shatter the window themselves and then provided the tool to ICE agents, which ultimately was used to break the driver's window to illegally enter the vehicle and arrest the victim. The broken glass covered the 11-year-old and 5-month-old children in the back seat and exposed them to unnecessary trauma and violence. This trauma is irreversible and unexcusable. In yesterday's statement, KCPD suggested their role was to ensure the safety of those around the incident. Nothing could be farther from the truth. These practices do not align with the espoused values of KCPD to protect and serve our community, especially the most vulnerable among us. Not only was KCPD complicit in breaking the law, they put vulnerable children in harm's way. Furthermore, as video evidence demonstrates, KCPD helped ICE officers handcuff the victim and provided the tools to ICE to break the window. Again, without the necessary legal warrants to execute this arrest lawfully. Actions like this build even more distrust with law enforcement and communities of color. People in our communities have justified anxiety. The KCPD needs to validate that with their actions and how they treat people. This father knew of and attempted to exercise his rights. Those rights were violated. KSMODA supports the family's demand for transparency from KCPD regarding current law enforcement protocols for working with immigration control and enforcement. Based on the actions of KCPD yesterday, it is clear that there is lack of understanding on what is constitutional regarding warrants. What they did was not constitutional. KCPD was complicit in ICE's warrantless arrest, thinking a deportation order can take the place of an actual arrest warrant signed by the judge. Accordingly, KSMODA supports the family's demand that KCPD attempt appropriate training to ensure that police officers are aware of and follow immigration law. Again, we demand that KCPD attend appropriate training to ensure that police officers are aware of and follow immigration law. Finally, KSMODA demands full accountability for the officers present at the unlawful arrest. Thank you for your time.